Danganronpa.
Welcome. It's a man over the cringus. In this cup I have tea for my throat. This cup I have coffee for my brain. And this is gonna be a long ass video as usual, because it's the trial. It's a man over the cringus. We are back with Danganronpa. Goodbye despair. Danganronpa 2. Goodbye despair. Let's begin. Hey, it's just me and Ibuki walking across the screen. No one's taking Ibuki away from me. No one. No one. No one's taking no one's taking Ibuki away from me.
So, meet up in front of Monokuma Rock.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
At the so-called secret entrance on a
Yeah, I'll see.
gigantic mountain that everyone can see. So secret.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation's over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally crash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright!
Now then, let's go prove it.
What's he so excited about?
There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma's waiting. I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we walked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body.
Is there a morgue in this game? Because in the previous game it was like a morgue type thing. I sort of just wanted to know if there was a morgue in this game. Hey, Snakemi! How you doing? You feeling good? Me too. Yeah, I'm gonna give us two. Have fun, Snakemi. Snakemi loves me so much. Monokuma Rock! Oh no, we're down the wrong way. Oh shit.
No, let me go, help me! He's going to do something crazy to me, help me, Rowan. Why you? Hey, shut up and stay put, you stupid stubborn little lolita.
Pa! Slap her ass, Monokuma. Slap! How old is she again? I mean, how old is she again?
Stop it! Stop harassing little girls.
This is... What's going on?
Sheesh! Hyoko's trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass time.
He does have a fine ass though.
But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment.
How strange.
He pisses me off.
Monokuma evolved into Muscle Monokuma.
He's trying to change his form.
Right here.
Uh-huh.
Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you.
There's no way for me to run, anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fujihiko. Fujihiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart for now.
see ya later!
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
Oh shit.
Bad!
Monokuma looks like he was about to whoop some ass. He evolved into Super Monokuma, Satan Monokuma, some shit like that. Man, we went from baby bear to grizzly bear. See, teddy bear to grizzly bear. Winnie the Pooh don't even look like that. Damn. In real life, I mean, Winnie the Pooh don't look like that. I'm waiting for the live adaptation of Winnie the Pooh. I feel like it's gonna be insanely weird. Was there one? Why do I feel like there was a live adaptation of Winnie the Pooh? I'm just not remembering it. Oh. Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some speed. If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end.
Now then, let us keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope.
Why do all of the most crazy people talk after each other?
That's right. I can only... Moving forward is the only option.
Yeah, I don't feel like talking to anybody. Okay, Ibuki.
What the?
Monokuma change forms? Color me surprised.
Hey,
Can he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal, right? It's not like he has a sudden Zenkai boost that boosts his power every time he gets damaged in battle, and then heals, right? Yoko? Alright, let's just go. I don't want to talk to anybody else.
you're so evil!
no matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
You tasted the escalator? What? How does an escalator taste? It probably tastes like the underside of a shoe. I think. Not like I know what the underside of a shoe tastes, but everybody be slipping, climbing, gliding. Maybe there's one random person fucked on the escalator. Does anybody fucked on the escalator? I'm actually curious. Is it a thing? Can you fuck on the escalator? Like, is it a thing? Can you do it? Is it possible? Does anybody know? If you know, tell me. I would like to know. I'm curious.
Somehow, move my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walk to the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness.
That's also the symptoms of Omicron, my friend. You better get that checked out.
The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock, a rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart rate was a rotten fruit sweating in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing.
Yo, dude, how did you predict the symptoms of the big baddie of 2020 so well? This game was made long ago.
My consciousness began to fade from the pressure.
He's busy passing out.
I tried to endure that pressure firmly by standing on my legs.
Yo, Chiaki, give him my... Oh, Chiaki's too far away. Ibuki, give it to Ibuki's too far. I kinda turn around and show him your panties.
And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened.
Food's done.
And then it stopped altogether.
Do.
Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So, I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty looking pretty good, man. Hey!
Impossible! It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
In like some fly interior decorating. What else was his intention? To kill you all? He didn't do nothing. Psh,
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway.
Kill time? The puns are real, I have to say. That's like beautiful. Beautiful puns there, Bodokuba.
To break away from my purpose, that alone is my purpose. My purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have a purpose are always the weakest ones of the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive.
Is trying to survive really a purpose? Yeah, it is. But what if you don't care and you survive anyway? Does that still make trying to survive a purpose?
And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts.
It's coffee time. When we in trial drink the coffee. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. Moment of silence for Mahiru Koizumi. Moment of silence complete, let's continue. She had unyielding force of personality. She's actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward, and she hated boys. True. The person that killed her, it's one of you. It's among us, okay? At least he's saying it's not saying it's one of us, like he could be the guy. I remember Naegi being like, it's one of us, like Naegi could possibly be the guy. It's among us. I don't want to believe it. Teru's dead. Can you leave him be? Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, brimming with hope and despair, has begun. Would you like to save a character? Yes, I would like to save a character. And I'm on the screen. Hello, I'm cringes. Cringe. Let me say skills. I should have more points, right? Yeah, but yes. I should have one more thing that I can equip. Moonsault. Yeah, because we're supposed to, I think logic dives are now in the game.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I've done this. How many trials was there in the first game? At least 10 times at this point. Can we get on with it?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I can say these things in my sleep at this point.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
But if you pick the wrong person,
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I am so not awake enough for this video.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Whatever you say, Maru.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Such a beautiful art piece of a game, man. I enjoyed it so much. How is that the best game that came out in 2021? I can't even believe it.
What? Who cares about that game?
Well, she didn't play the game, obviously.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
No, it's determined about the game. Yukimoto, how are you not excited about the game? All you do is game.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Who's going to tell Nagito to shut up?
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Alright.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
There once was 5 werewolves. One werewolf killed a werewolf. Nobody knew that they killed the werewolf. Then all of a sudden, by coincidence, the other 4 werewolves came upon a dead body of the werewolf that was killed. They didn't know that the 5th werewolf killed the werewolf. Alright, so they decided not to report the body out of implication that they could have gotten arrested themselves. They left it alone. The one werewolf went to go to the next classroom, took a picture of a vase that crashed, and found and figured that the 5th werewolf might have killed the dead werewolf. Alright, yes, showed the picture to the 5th werewolf, and then they consoled each other, slippery when wet, and then fifth whammon took the picture from the whammon, took the picture, hid the picture, of which Fuyuhiko, the dude, who is the brother of the dead chick, found the picture and discovered that fifth whammon killed his sister, that's the dead whammon, and then he went to go kill fifth whammon. The end. Also, we pressed down 5 times.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
Yeah, that's what Monokuma said.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
He's so excited! I thought you said video games were only for weak people.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Mikan, Girl B, Hiyoko, Girl C, Ibuki, Girl D, Mahiru, Girl E, Sato, and Boy F, who is Kuzuryu, and Dead Whammon, who is also Kuzuryu, Natsumi Kuzuryu. The high school girl got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing a game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is probably Mikan.
I see!
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Congratulations! You are in a video game! Yeah!
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Only if you look like the character. A personality is not an infringement on a right of privacy. If they were to take similar personality to yours within a video game, that's actually pretty interesting. I actually want to research that. That's really interesting. How would that work? Like, you'd be like, that character's just like me. Can I sue for that character that's just like me? Obviously you can't, because, I mean, personalities are as RNG as Genshin Impact's characters.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Was that an innuendo?
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I like how you said that with a straight face.
Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Sure it is.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Also, she may or may not have forced me to headbang 1,000 times.
I see what you did there.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Boo! Terrible joke. Boo!
Let's move on to
even Yaki's like, nope. Nope.
Girl T, huh?
Mahiru.
I see!
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Guy fuck. GF.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
How is that stupid? I know you secretly like video games, but you cannot come out with that, because if I'm correct, in the anime, someone wanted to play a video game with you. I remember that.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji.
Speak
Yoda.
faster. Shut up.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
Because he clearly cloned himself.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll, since you beat the game. You probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice is probably because
he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
He's snappy, he's trippy.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
that bitch. What the hell is she doing, my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I absolutely love how Komeda is better than Kirigiri by like a large extent. But he's also an asshole. You can't hate him. Like, I love to hate him, I hate to love him. It's strange.
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuko's little sister is...
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch, Girl E, was it? That bitch. What the hell is she doing, my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
No shit, I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd be more like, yo, Kuzuryu, my condolences, man. Is that bitch your sister?
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Of course we are. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
How was he supposed to know that?
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Dead.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Monokuma, how about you refute that statement?
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
That's why it's the
Don't make
motive.
shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
That's what you say, but you had the biggest soft spot for your sister in the anime, man.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
Yeah, we lost our memories, man. Are we still on that shit?
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
You be quiet. Monomu will kick his ass. Wait, Monomu is not gonna do shit.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Yes! I'd be happy too. Kind of like Fuyuhiko.
Hey, you're starting to act weird again.
Like, you never act weird, dumbass. It's a coincidence, right? It's a coincidence we all seem to meet the women at the trial, right?
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki.
Yes, we know.
First victim.
Yes, we
It's
know.
just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
She might be wrong about the Sato completely.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? Is that a wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
I feel so sorry for all the Suzukis out there, for Gundam's offense to you. Look, it's Yugimoto. He's supposed to be eccentric, okay? His mom kind of stood too close to the microwave when he was born, okay? He also gained his powers from the radiation from the microwave. So it's little column A, little column B on the good and the bad side. He also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Oh, what? You're gonna shoot me?
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
Yep.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
I know, right?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Why? Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
That's a you thing.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Obviously because she killed dead women. The reason why Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of this game. Yeah, cause Girl E was...
I see!
You do see. I also see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Yep.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
Avengers!
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
Look, not believing it.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
Yes, she did. And if you killed her, great job, man. Great job. Well done, man. Well done.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Thanks, Yaki.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
See, you don't expect much from Chiaki, do you?
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
True. Well, I used to do more like a mental map of certain things, where you would it was a Mega Man game that I used to like to play, and then you would have to you just sort of make this mental map of where you're gonna go and whatever. It was on Game Boy Advance. It was a pretty cool game. I enjoyed that. I might play for Retro Sunday sometime.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Need I? Our friendship levels, man.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Girl D's nuts! Got him!
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
That's such a cool personality too in the game. I mean, anime.
Because the music room's
kind of
window
bitch,
was
but she's also
broken,
fun bitch, you know?
the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yeah, and Girl E, Girl D assumed something about roping. Yeah, roping. Instead of it's a A though.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Or she broke the window open to climb into the next class after she locked the room door from the inside.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Monokuma's very thorough about that, so yeah, we can conclude there's no spare keys.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
He might be right, because she was huffing and puffing and blew the house down.
Passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried
What
to
about
do
the
that.
back entrance?
Then forget this!
Dude, you don't lose hope, man.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
It's not cute to see a pink-haired dude with earrings and sharp teeth. What are you, an Eshe?
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E was waiting in the hallway as the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first.
Break down the breakdown.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
I'm trying to figure that out
To
too.
go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Okay.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Yeah, we can
How
agree
was
with
she
that.
able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
What did I
Probably
disagree?
used a hidden passageway.
Ah, fuck you. Alright, it's not that one.
After she killed the first victim in the music
So,
room,
okay, I see.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window
Let's
and
speed this up
escaped
because
So how did Girl E
I
to the
actually
front
don't
of the
remember.
To go back to the, you need to go through.
Plus, at the other 4 girls,
At the entrance, heard the sound of the
How was she able to wait in front of the music?
she probably used a hidden Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best.
So,
What Girl E did after the murder in the music room? I need to find a clue that will clarify that.
After she killed the first victim in the music, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room, you need to go through the entrance hall.
okay.
Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4?
It wasn't the window shattering, it was the vase shattering.
is the world's
Okay, I see. I
After she killed the
see.
first, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E
My
to the
brain
front
had
of
to
the
catch
music-
up with me for a second.
You need to go through.
Plus, at the other 4 girls,
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
Shoot! Damn it!
No, that's wrong.
This coffee is just helping me.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
I know, right?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Yes, it was. It's not probable. It is.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office,
We could have figured this out before all that bullshit.
and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
I see.
So When the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Shut up, Big Boss!
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
There was a pad on the floor, obviously. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Chill, Ibuki, chill.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Stop pouting, Motokuba.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Yo, Monokuma, these bathrooms here, right? We're not all trapped in here with a need eye that might need to shit. Right? Right. Because if you want us all to feel despair, by all means, that will work, but... Are you willing to go through our pain as well? Or he'll probably leave us here, but he can't get out either, it's an elevator. So Monokuma, what's going on here? It's the third episode in a row where there's shit jokes.
Which means I'll feel disgusting!
And you'll stink like trash.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then!
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we are told we can't advance as long as you don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it.
What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. I don't mind just now. How does outdated? How do you white noise and out something bit? Sometimes the white noise is actually very durable. Blah 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 blah. I'm not playing on hard mode. Possible. Possible.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Possible. I didn't even think of that.
Broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Might not be possible
It's
anymore.
too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Possible.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
True.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but
the only
weapon
thing
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
that could have hid bloodstains
Isn't the cause of death a blow to
would
the
be
head?
the stolen school swimsuit, wouldn't
Then
it?
she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
She could have...
Then the piano.
I actually don't know.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death,
Let's try
it
that.
should have had bloodstains.
Fuck. Shut up, Kuzuri. Don't worry, we have enough health for everybody. I was right about the school swimsuit, but it's beating her with gravel that you're supposed to agree with.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Oh, I'm not awake, man.
It's on that big a
How about beating her with gravel instead?
She got beat her with gravel. I agree. I agree now. I was arguing and agreeing with the wrong things.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Good going, Ibuki.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Gundam? Gundam.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of...
Bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
True.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Oh ho! Oh! 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 Phoenix? Maya! Mia! Wait, Maya, Mia! Edgeworth?
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Hey, he's been satisfied this whole time.
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Sure, Monokuma, sure.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually...
Girl D's nuts.
Girl D.
Nuts.
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
Don't act like you can't know.
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Fury!
But she should
very
have had a
difficult game,
clear
I will play one
murderous
day.
intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
Obviously, she wouldn't be able to go back because you don't knock the sister of the leader and the ultimate talent for the Yakuza and get away with it. So the only thing that she could do was kill her, because what other option did she have? She would have ended up dead or tortured quicker. You know? Knowing the Yakuza, they would have sold her to like a brothel or some shit.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You do?
You can? That's pretty scary.
That is
But
pretty
Girl
scary.
E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Don't look at me, man. Don't look at me. When you look at me like that, not only do I feel sexual tension, I also want to slap you. He's sexual tension. For Hajime, who's also me.
I see!
Monokuma killed him.
It should have been Guy F.
I'll never forgive her. A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Even my 4 dark divas of destruction feel his misery.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Will it though?
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know! It's obvious that guy is the killer! No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko!
Alright. Look, you need to calm your ass down. You don't know Fuyuhiko that well. Go. You don't know Fuyuhiko that well. Don't disrespect Fuyuhiko opinion.
Girl and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game?
You've been awfully quiet,
The
you
two
know.
are unrelated.
90% of the time, when characters are quiet or weird, I suspect them. No, the game and Mario's death are probably related. And actually, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mario's murder. The metal bat.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Go to honey jail.
There's no way we can ignore
in
the
heaven.
connection.
Go to honey jail in heaven. Which one has... Do you have a honey jail? Thank you, God. Must be hell then.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
Yo, why are you so forward about this?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
Sure, Peko Yaba.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap?
Chop? What do you mean, Chop?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
But why would Hiyoko, Hiyoko has no MO to kill Mahiru. At all. At all. That's kind of a stretch.
Huh?
Don't you understand?
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Well, she's not wrong. Yeah, footprints on the beach.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
True.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Don't make it! Damn you.
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day!
Yes, true. You did it. You sure you didn't go?
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house, the scene of...
But I didn't go to the beach!
You're not gonna stop me, Purple Letters. Purple Letters has no hold or grasp on me.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously,
But these footprints in the sand and...
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how... Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Huh. They're not... The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Perfectly. I might have went and smelled all your shoes, guys, but it's fine.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
You the girl who dances for older dudes. Shut up, alright?
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house.
Plus, how old is she?
Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
You do. Was it the amnesia Monokuma spoke of that might have been affecting you, like post-traumatic amnesia disorder?
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this. I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
Akane, come on, you're smarter than that. I believe in you.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
Yeah, I mean...
If you say I'm lying, prove it. There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Bitch, please. I am the MC, also known as Hajime Nata, aka Cringes. But slam dunk on their ass. No, you can't stop
I
this.
did go to the beach house,
Sure.
but only during my morning walk.
I'm not even gonna wait for the next sentence. Don't push me, cause I'm close
During your
to
morning
the
walk, huh?
edge.
Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I feel like voicing. What we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place of time or to come to the beach house? Hiyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
Mikan has found this evidence, okay?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter?
Oh, snap!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
How is his teeth like that, I wonder?
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't.
At least he's honest.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious.
It's the truth.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Why?
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I'm telling.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
Things seem to be pulled on the string too perfectly. The string may be shaped right, but the string is still tied in the center.
She's probably faking it.
How would you know?
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
Not an MO. That's totally not her MO.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet. So the others wouldn't find
Just
out.
like early on, you said that it was a trap to implement Fuyuhiko, which he has an MO to kill Mahiru. In this sense, it would be the same thing, of which it could be a trap on Sayonji, which does not have an MO to kill Mahiru at all.
And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
And secondly, you're way too specific about this.
There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right?
Here!
There!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
Thinking about candies reminded me of that scene from Trigger Happy Havoc where Sakura gave Agokure candy and asked, "Do you like my candy?"
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar.
Hold up. I just thought of something. I'm 200% correct about this. In access to the person who killed Mahiru, the person that has killed Mahiru is trying to protect someone else in this case. But by shifting the blame from themselves, they're also putting said person in danger. And the only way to protect the person that they're protecting is to get everybody to outstat the killer as the killer. You know what I mean? So, do they intend to be caught in the end? By blaming the wrong person, you're killing the person you don't want to kill. I gave it out already. Fuck, how do we do that? Because Fuyuhiko's getting the blame, and Sayonji's getting the blame. I don't know.
When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
Oh, sharp thought.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time.
Hey!
Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
You're wrong, my friend.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
They didn't come out because I know you're wrong.
It's a trap! This is someone! It must be that one person! The one with the mask?
Yes, the one in the mask.
There was a suspicious mask!
You're the one who wore that mask!
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask! Is your brain fried or something?
I love how Junko like Sayonji is hilarious.
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Why the fuck would you think that Sparkling Justice is actually there, bitch? Why would you think that? Even if she is... Why someone get this weeaboo out of this glass trap, please. Can someone get this damn weeaboo out of this glass trap? Woo, man. Is it because she's blonde? I don't mean no disrespect. I know a small blonde or two out there, but is it because she's blonde? Is the stereotype true for some and not all?
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Don't worry, Hatsune Miku, it'll be alright.
That mask says it all! Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Oh, you get your 4 dark divas of distractions, dude.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand?
Here we go, Hajime. You've been quiet for a while now. It's true that Hyoko's suspicious. There's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we've been directed by someone who has been talking the most this entire 15 minutes. Who has been quiet for most of the trial and started talking only now.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
It is a trap. It is a
There's
trap.
no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
With Tom Cruise?
So that's when you dropped the gummy!
Okay, that is when she dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
True.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
She couldn't
That's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery. Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in... So that's when you dropped the gummy!
No, that's wrong!
Explain!
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget oaf.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
I apologize for my brain remembering that there was a brand, but not remembering that there was only 4 flavors.
Huh? But what about the gummy at the crunch?
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
None of them.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Bring it on!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think? Don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet!
Sure, Fuyiko. Remember the argument that we said about people who put their balls too high in the air and it usually gets kicked? Wait, when did I say that? Okay, let's see what I have to say. I don't know.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
Yes?
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Alright, so...
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're
talking about...
It's on a kind of statement.
And we can thank
What is that?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Fuck you!
No, that's wrong! Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
I do say it, dear Watson.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I want to say true. It depends.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
Thank you, Nagito, for being the sense that my brain can't sense right now.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
I'm so fucking tired.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
I don't believe she has the strength of a pencil, let alone the strength to move an entire body.
Seriously? That's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
And she has only one kimono, so...
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
crying.
She was clean.
She was clean for the first time in this entire game.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
But you do not deny that this is the first time you were clean in the entire game.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me!
Whatever you say. Yakuza Kiwami.
We haven't decided that yet!
You haven't decided that yet. The rest of us.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
What a hypocrite! Ribasso Showdown. The killer, shower room, ironboard window. I would think that it's the shower room.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body! Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of!
If Hiyoko moved the body,
it's the shower room, I think.
Then she should be covered in blood.
She should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass?
You're the dumbass.
There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Whoa.
The fact that Hiyoko can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
I see it.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of...
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then,
Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing the murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself, right?
I see.
I'm on point here.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't help but keep massage by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
The 4 Dark Divas of Distraction almost died from a heart attack.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Yeah, he had a couple of guns ready to kill.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
And considering you were the bear in the safari park, that's kind of...
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
There wasn't blood in the first place, dumbass.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever...
She has an alibi.
Cause if so, I believe...
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
They might have been smashing and we would never know.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve.
Kick his ass after this.
All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
What movie or series was that?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Was it a Futurama?
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, it was Futurama. Professor Farnsworth.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
Finally, we move on. This bastard did. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. But one thing Covard has made doing easy is sanitizing the hands of the killing mosquitoes.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Why is nobody think... This is why... Giri would have been the first person that says that she has no reason to want to kill Mahiru. Why would she be a prime suspect despite being suspiciously in the place when... Think about it like this. Fuyuhiko, we quickly shot that down. Everybody just quickly shot that down. They listen to Peko. Peko's like, oh, move it, deflect. But when Hiyoko, obviously she's lying. She lies like an ass. She just can't lie at all. Like an actual ass. I'm talking about a donkey. You get what I mean.
Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. And she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid.
Stupid.
Hyoko, please don't cry.
Swear her, she believed you also.
It's fine now.
Shut up, Pig Barf.
Right? Shut the hell up, Pig Barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being Pig Barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey Hiyoko, now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
A top?
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that
top?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
The top, yes.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't...
Yes, we know it is bullshit.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Sure it was.
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
What about cringes? Are you embarrassed to be seen with cringes? Provided Mahiru is there, you shouldn't be embarrassed to be with cringes, alright? Because there's no way I would hang out with you, because I'd be embarrassed to be with you, bitch.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person that I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed here. There's a guy who changed the place. I wanted to come to the beach house to the second island. Time is 2 p.m. There's someone who wants to interfere. Why didn't he just give that in at the first place? How did you do about it?
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh? The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict the other evidence?
I can prove it with this.
I had to make sure. I got lost there for a second.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
Oh, these guys went to the beach on the second island. 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Makes everybody who was invited to the beach house a suspect?
Hiyoko!
No, it doesn't.
Since you wrote it, what do you think?
Yes, it does.
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge?
The letter Hiyoko had. No! It's a letter because Hiyoko was already there. She was hiding in the closet, obviously. Both letters? Fuck you! What I said made perfect sense.
I see!
The killer must have
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their...
That seems very likely. Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in this part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
Yo, Monokuma, when do we get a break?
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
Almost got away with it.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Maybe Gundam has like some sort of demonic symbol retribution ritual thing that could maybe bring a ghost back or something?
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Also, one more thing. If it is in the case that Hiyoko is a kid, shouldn't she be in the preschool version of Hope Speak Academy? I've been the whole time trying to figure out Hyoko's age. But we know from Altered Despair Girls that it was a preschool academy. If she's a kid, that's where she's supposed to be as the ultimate dancer, right? Just leave it there.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Yo, Komeda, how about you shut the fuck up for like 3 seconds?
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
I know, right?
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
lightly punch him to death. Like, lightly. If you punch a person lightly enough, a couple of million times, they will die. Don't worry.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Chlorophyll cat.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
I see more mosquitoes.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
We can go there and make cocaine.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Either that or she should have let us know in advance and then we could have like spoken about
When
it.
I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
She's not dissing anybody. That's a good sign.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
With Tom Cruise?
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Whoever's the voice actor for Sayonji really nailed the crying parts. You did well. You did well. Well done. Congratulations.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Yo, Monokuma, can we let Monami give up? Wait, Monokuma, can we let her beat up Monami? That will make her happy, man.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
You might be faking your face.
It'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
No. No, it's not.
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
For like 2 seconds and then we're all friends again.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
Got him. Another one bites dust. Literally. I'm usually never good at catching mosquitoes, but tonight's the night.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
He has a point. And he wanted to work together with the killer, and I didn't want to. So he was like, no, fuck you, killer. I'll work with everybody else. Your fault. You missed out.
Trial
bitch.
is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
You missed out, bitch. You see, he stands like, you missed out, bitch.
The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
You mean sex, right? You mean sex, right?
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Funny.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
True. You're doing well today, Hajime. Like, seriously, man. Oh, congratulations. I'm your conscience, man. And I have to say, good job, mate. Good job.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other.
You can believe.
Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
How boring.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma?
He's sleeping.
I'm not gonna
Full on
let you have the
instances.
outcome you want. nothing.
Execution. It's punishment time.
What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth? That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around you all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is the Maryu's true killer, there's no way we'll survive.
Break time. So I'm gonna take a short break here for myself. Unfortunately, I have to skip the Monokuma thing because I didn't see most of it, so... Let's just pretend it was something very funny. Monokuma.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Why?
That the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible!
I don't want to hear your denial. I don't want to hear your denial.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
I seriously don't want to hear your denial.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
No. Hajime?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
I never knew that.
When you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as she thought.
Just as you thought?
Just as she
If
thought.
the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
Just as she thought.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
There's no way to run.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
There was no tracks or footsteps leading.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? I could do some Ace Attorney. What do you say again? Product? Go dive into your own brain logically. It's called Logic Dive. You will control a version of stuff created by an image of your own brain. Your task is to reach goal. It's called Inception. And if you die within there, you die in real life. Oh fuck.
Think. I can just focus and think about it. I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
What's jump? That's speed. That's slow down. Okay, why is jump? Alright, let's go. Let's go! Oh, this is so trippy. Okay, why could I do this with my own brain? Oh, if I think hard enough, I probably could do this with my own brain. I am a very imaginative fucking motherfucker right now. What did the killer arrive? Oh. Yep, that was right. Hey, I didn't mean to fall off the fucking map, okay? These things happen. It's not always my fault. Sometimes there's a map and people fall off it. Sue me for falling off the map. Okay, don't actually sue me, because I have a feeling someone's actually going to try and sue me for falling off the map. When did the killer leave the beach house? Oh, fuck! I was going to jump. My bad. It's before... Before Yoko left. Oh, it's before Yoko. That's it. When did they leave the beach house? Wasn't that the question? I'm a bit confused now. I accidentally got the answer right. I didn't even know I could do that. I thought Monokuma had rules to this shit. He wrote him a manual. Where's the killer island? The beach, obviously. Oh! I almost died. I made all the wrong decisions today. But that's fine. Because in life, when you make the wrong decision, the right decision's waiting around the logic dive.
It's all coming together.
Right. If you make the wrong decision, the right decision is waiting for you in the logic dive.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
What if the killer was hiding one of the surfboard cases?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Yours would too.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
The fact that you need Akane, for me, I'm flattered, Hiyoko. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need an answer, by any means. The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is...
The killer was probably hiding in the
closet? That's where I was locked up!
With Tom Cruise.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was... Select the section. Inside the bodysuits.
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on...
Had an elf on it. With a shelf and an elf and shelf. No, grass on the mast. Grass on the mast? You need Manscaped for that.
Stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place, cause we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Why does all the
equipment
look like
close to me
GoPros?
during that time?
Yes, they were close enough to just gently caress your hair while you were sleeping. Man, that sounds creepy.
Yeah.
KO.
Quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
Yes, well, she wouldn't have woken up either way.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Ibuki, at this point, could you shut up? I like you, man, but like that...
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
Nida, could you shut up?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Yeah, guys.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
Shifts up, Brit.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Thank you, Akane.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
Why did you use your panties to smother him? He might not like that.
Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched,
Just stand still and let me punch ya!
If you don't want to get punched, stand still, everybody. Okay.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Grit your teeth, nigga. Grit your teeth. Punch!
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Wow, can she still punch you? Please?
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Good one.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time.
Is that an innuendo?
As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Monokuma, are you on drugs?
You don't sound very articulate.
Neither do you.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
It has been used for deduction in the past.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
And the exact time the body has been found. Although, you could let us know who found the body first, without us seeing the people who found. Well, then again, that could be like suspect and kill. Okay, I get it.
Saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but
can you guys just shut up and fuck already, man?
Depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
And Monokuma is really flexible.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Does not compute.
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Good deduction, dear Watson.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
He has a point, okay? You should be thanking him.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Thank you, Mika.
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
How is that the simple life?
However, before we proceed any further, there's something
we have to make clear. There's something we have to make clear.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery has...
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Wait, does luck count for random knowledge as well? Like, does RNG just go off in his head and then, like, because he's lucky, he gets all the answers in his mind or something? I know I sometimes say that I think by just spouting shit sometimes.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Don't look at me. No square. No square. Final vision answer for the use truth flashback. You hold out the diamond button. So we're memorizing. This is where it's gonna get complicated later on in the game, because memorizing can be quite a bitch. Yes, shower them. That's all we have.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
True, I agree with that
They
statement.
didn't have to use the shower.
Because there was an entire beach.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
No.
If they used something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As
Would have been a good
flushes
idea.
their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Ah!
Maybe it's the other way around.
What? Came out of the
Perhaps
toilet?
someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Yes, they were. If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to...
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply washed it up.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
That's the statement we need to
Have
refute.
to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
I'll memorize that quickly,
Maybe
but
they
it's
wore
not
one
that.
when they moved the body.
If they use something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They
Got
picked
him.
it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely close.
Maybe it's the other...
Can you calm down about flashing the toilet
To
already?
wash it off.
So on. And we need to refute for you, Eco statement.
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used
something other than the shower. Like what?
The bottled water.
I see.
drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
You come out randomly.
In theory, but that's impossible.
You might have a sword and maybe better be cutting my rebuttal, but I tell you, girl, I tell you, you lass, my cut will slice you in twain.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator that there's no possible way the drink.
I don't even have to go through the rebuttal. I can just show them a picture of all the drinks in the trash. No one has been there yet.
It's true there were in the house, however.
Shut up.
One bottle.
Shut up. This is probably the easiest rebuttal. I don't even want to hear what you have to say.
I can't back down.
Why don't tap it? She's not even good at fighting in her own battles.
Drink. They could have
after what swordsman my ass. I don't really want.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored. If you use those to the blood won't come off in your body. It will leave an error, especially if you used a lot. That alone would raise suspicion. Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I have Star Wars. I have a lightsaber.
Water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
How would you know?
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water, and the killer took all of those water bottles and used them.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone?
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence, like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
And Kazuichi. And Kazuichi.
Ah,
you're asking the wrong person.
These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it,
the drink expert.
When I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
And then 2, and then 3, and he filled the trash can and started eating all the water bottles in the trash can.
You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
I'll talk about it when I get there in the game. I'll talk about it when I get there in the game because it's quite hilarious, and it's the reason why I love Nagito Komeda in the entire Danganronpa series. I like Nagi more than him, but like Komeda is like number 2 by a large amount. And sort of the detective dude in the third game, and I didn't play it except for like the beginning piece where he introduced everybody. He looks like a kitty.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Pretty much.
Is that true?
Just hold on.
Let me ask. Who might that be?
The killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them. That killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Boop, 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 boop.
You're the only one! Peko. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
But still, the mask. We cannot forget the mask.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Hajime, Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, are you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body, but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cup.
Don't just stay silent! Say something!
She's articulating her thoughts.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
Yes, let's just make the argument of her articulating her thoughts. You stand up for her. Sure.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Impossible.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
It's funny how bad of a liar he is.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Bag! Have this in bag? Bag!
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Come at me, bruh.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Yes, you were quiet the entire time I was accusing you, and now all of a sudden, it's unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish...
The killer escape route. I might know what that is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of
is a small window in the shower.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Well, even if they use the rope, it would be pretty easy just to put the rope back where you found it. No one the hell would know. Just a thought.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
You guys are dumb. I mean, I feel pretty dumb right now.
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist in this highly beautiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
And Monokuma would gun anybody down that breaks said rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able—
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Smart, Mikan. She's getting it.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
With what, though? Was that an innuendo?
Was that an innuendo?
No! Please don't be violent!
I mean, isn't this entire situation just one gigantic, big-ass violent trial?
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape the window.
W-O-O-D-N-B-O-K-E-N. Alright. B-O-K-K-E-N S-W-O-R-D. Okay. We need an O then. Yeah, we need an O. Fuck, shoot! I'm actually confused. Let's try everything. Bastard sword. Hey, could have been. I'm busy dying over here. I'm willing to try everything. Bam! Boo! Sword. I see. Fuck. 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 I'm not getting my ass kicked. Oh, come on, you dick. Where are the O's? Oh, come on. I can't stop the ones that are hiding and sneaking around the bloody corner. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Oh, cringes. You idiot. You idiot. Oh man, I'm angry right now. I'm gonna lose. I have a right to be mad, right? I have the right to be mad, right? I also have the right to remain silent, but I feel like I have more of a right to be mad right now. It's not my fault if something doesn't appear, right? It's not my fault if something doesn't appear. It's my fault if I press the wrong button. That I wholly understand. Oh, come on. And there was never another O or a D to be seen again. All the D's just went missing. I should have used a mouse and keyboard for this. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
This is my... We will never give up!
I had it 3 different times. There will not be a Danganronpa video if I didn't make a mistake at least twice. Focus face. I got that focus face.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times. If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yeah, you're not gonna go swimming with a Pokemon on your back, right? And it wasn't wet.
Despite the fact
so
that
you
had
didn't
a
swim with
swimsuit
it.
on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
She didn't think of that, now did she?
Are you saying she used that?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as...
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell you? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Shut up, weeaboo.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
She watched Asian cartoon. She's a weeaboo.
Well,
A filthy
it
weeaboo.
is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a
fucking
slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, time is choosing. Come and get panic to it. Let's negative respond. I do have to use fever type. It was all blah 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 blah.
Hold on a sec, you bastard.
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
The string connected to the sword could have easily
It
been
would've
tied
been
again
in the
around the
shower room,
angle.
and she
Around
wouldn't
the
have been
ankle.
able to recover it.
Fuyuhiko.
Shut up! If she used the bit.
She could have easily tied it around the ankle, and then as she climbed with her foot out, it pulled the sword along with her.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up!
Don't
Just
fuck
shut up!
with me.
Shut up! Shut it up! Just shut up! Shut up!
proof, you
Shut it up!
bastard.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut!
Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll see your fucking
my brain!
You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! String or the sword bag, either way.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Ninja!
After she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
This is actually a shorter trial than the last one.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag too. She used them both
Efficiency is key here.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
Dude, don't.
Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, he's probably right.
No! You just back off!
Is it true? Did you really?
Hold on! You don't have any proof. I won't
We
accept
just gave
this
you the
unless
proof.
there's proof.
We just gave you the proof.
You're not only the clown, you are the entire circus.
Got it, you bastard!
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted it. She's Mahiru's killer, right? Oh yeah, the mask thing must still go through. But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
It's time to
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Okay.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
We could have asked this after voting of her. You realize that, right? You just made things extra complicated by adding an extra step randomly, and we could have just asked for after we voted for the bitch.
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Come on! Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
She can't even say it with a straight face! Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges.
She couldn't even say it with a straight face.
There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Sonia is about to lose her
Justice is
mind.
what makes humans human.
Fucking weeaboo.
It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon.
If she's actually the justice chick.
And the smiling... hello! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish.
If she's actually the smiling justice, which I don't believe, by the way.
I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Even for you, go be like, this bitch crazy.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect...
Could she be?
No.
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
If you were the sparkling justice, how was no one able to tell you were female when you got Tigo bitties? I'm a degen. We would have noticed this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star, that would be me. Sparkling justice!
Who would not be able to tell that it was a female? Who would not be able to tell? And don't gender conform me. No. She's not a wolf and she's not a cute anime girl. Well, she is. But, like, you tell me, you wouldn't be able to tell. Tell me.
Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
Don't worry, I'm baffled too.
What the fuck?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Yes, just ice. Just yeah, I would also like just ice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
It must be the just ice.
Peko! Finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be...
An ally of justice? This mask is just like various idols. The sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Don't worry, Nita, I too am baffled that I went silent. I never shut up. What the heck is this? Peko is the killer. Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Don't worry, Monokuma, I'll join you.
This is an execution. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
He knew.
Execution.
Sayaka should have smashed on Leo.
Hey!
Nagi is an asshole.
This again? Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
We could have asked this after we voted.
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must.
Shut up for a second. I need some silence. Don't go on this rant yet. You're almost there, Cringes. You're almost there. Hold up a sec.
Evil must be eliminated immediately.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So you're telling me Mahiru, right? Mahiru, who did not kill anybody, had no, did not even intend to kill Natsume, is the one who's guilty and in the wrong here. At best, she's guilty for keeping secret that it was the friend, but that's it. I don't know. I feel like that's not the worst thing she could have done, right? How is that getting justice? Killing her? We didn't kill. Justice has been begotten. It's been begotten. It's they, because you got it himself. So, how is you killing Mahiru any form of justice? And don't tell me serial killer sociopath. No. Don't serial killer sociopath me. Not at all, my friend. This bitch is insane. Because only a crazy person would act like a crazy person.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Yeah, how evil was Mahiru, by the way?
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
But was she really an accomplice? Wouldn't all of them then be an accomplice for finding the body and just because she found out afterwards? Because at the end of the day, I could just say I was scared shitless of the killer. They could kill me if I brought the information up on me.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
Yes, whatever you say, back.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Yo, Fuyika, can you just stop this bitch?
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
It doesn't seem real. It seems so fake that...
She's so gross!
Enough of the crying already.
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
It's just me, does the anime sort of disprove this?
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
Fuyiko.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. This thing needs to end already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peck all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Let's finish this. Fuck. And then... Right, next. Stop 2. Okay. Next. I'm kind of really tired, guys. So if you don't see me alive right now, I'm sort of not alive right now. That one. That makes sense. Footprints in the sand. Sand castles in the sand.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions.
I'm more pissed off that there's two games with two serial killers.
That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
There's a reason why they don't like Pico.
The letter Mahiru
not
received
even
told
at
her
the
to come to the
yet.
beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m.,
I'm so tired.
Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd
I
been
still got
targeted
coffee.
for
I don't
murder.
drink it anymore.
Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
I'm supposed to play Resident Evil 7 tomorrow.
The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Metal bat.
Pachow! Pachow! The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
Dick move, Pico. Could have at least let her
With
face
that,
you first.
The killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
Yep, it's the Phantom Thieves.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles.
I kind of want to skip
they
this.
carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events
I don't
had
have
happened.
anything to say. He's saying it for me. What do you want me to do?
In place of
I've
shower,
had my fun.
They washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead.
Pico just put me off right now. I just
However,
don't.
they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
She is a trash can.
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect,
No, a shock and panic of being considered.
Hyoko fled from the
seeing
beach
a
house.
friend dead. Wouldn't that be a better way to put it?
Because of that, she left footprints in the sand.
She left
Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Left footprints in the sand.
After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case
And out of the closet. At least now we know we're
and
Tom
placed
Cruise
a
side.
gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily. The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window,
back up.
all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and
looks so
appeared
happy
before us as if nothing had happened.
Wait, the situation is wrong.
But
Hinata was the poor one leaning back, and Kazumichi
there also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
She's cool with
I
it.
haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
Yes, you have.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Sure.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Sure. Punished evil in the name of justice, sure. Monokuma, can you kill this bitch already?
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy
I know,
bitch.
right?
There's no way you can kill me.
I am immortal! Did I not tell you?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
That's like you, she too is immortal. You're like, dude, we have you a friend that is probably going to die because she's crazy.
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
These nuts? Got him?
Understand?
Not really.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Neither do I.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on.
Yo, Nagito, can you translate for us? Because, like, I mean, you're pretty crazy, man. Can you, this type of crazy?
In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Look, I'm right. Am I right? Am I right to say this? There's no serial killer better than Toko Fukawa. I mean, genocide show. Seriously. That was crazy. This chick is just sprouting some random lines and faking an evil love. That's what it seems like to me. So, do not... Oh, justice, justice. Don't justice, justice me. Alright. Alright. Crazy people.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's if I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
The police!
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and hurry and carry on justice!
Excuse me. He was kind of a cool dude, I liked him. Smoker was so ugly.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed. For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices. Don't worry. The
I can't stand her.
However...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Hurry up and let us vote already.
I'm awake!
There we go. Thank you, Monokuma. I was sleeping this entire time too.
We woke up! I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
Who cares?
Now then, please pull the lever in front. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I'm so excited, and I just can't fight it. I'm about to lose control. I'm not really in the mood for it. try my best to stay awake, but I can't.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Bitch, I'm about to slap your head. You better get your nappy head out somewhere.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Wait, I shouldn't actually be saying her to fuck off. Because she's going to prove that I'm right. And she's not crazy.
Continue our discussion?
Yes, but I cannot.
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out why she killed Maya.
That is true. However,
as a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Why isn't Nagito? There's two characters that's the most like me. It's Sayonji and Nagito. I mean, you are Hinata, but you're not Hinata at the same time. I would rather play as Nagito.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
Yes. You realize you get an N if you're a serial killer too, Kazuichi, right? You realize that, right?
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Right.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me!
Sparkling justice!
Oh, what the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
She didn't even know the catchphrase.
I read it in the magazine library.
Oh, the magazine library.
There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
The native language as well.
I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko.
Nationality?
I see!
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
It was not written in English.
Huh?
Shakespeare did not have any means to tie that shit.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well.
If I would pull up the Google Translate and like say the entire line in Spanish, but I'm way too lazy for that. I apologize. Imagine I did that. Let me not do that and say that I did, and you guys believe it. Believe it. That'll be yo. That'll be yo.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both
from Spain?
What?
She had you going there, guys.
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack, awesome. Sparkling Justice,
don't fuck know who that is.
I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so,
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Muere más grande para mí.
Would you be able to do that?
Muere más grande para mí.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
I don't know. I knew it was off when Fuyiko was had this bruh look on his face earlier. And he's like, bruh.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer Ness End. Even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
And? Yeah, everybody's dead. What are we supposed to do about it?
My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
So whatever you say, Akuyuki.
Huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
The only difference between you and Haku is that we can see the tits.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
It's never too late to turn back time. Never too late to change your mind. Well, it kind of is at this point, because let's be real here. She already killed the bitch.
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Zabuza would have said otherwise. Guys, Fuyiko.
Tool?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Yeah, if she's the tool, and look. I know what she's right. She's saying that she's the tool, and that Fuyuhiko told her to kill Mahiru, but it doesn't work that way. Not in this island, my friend. Not in this island. You're at Monokuma Island. We make sure that we know who made the kill, because there is no kill steals here. There's no kill steals. One person did the killing, and that was it. Alright, cool. This isn't League of Legends. This ain't League of Legends. Cool. Now that that's done.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
You can't even keep a straight face.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that established...
Yes, try to remember it.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Mine looks kind of like Komaru. Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time. Okay, all done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover, and in this particular case, if that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one...
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Yes, that is it.
Huh?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool.
Yeah, technicalities don't work here on Monokuma Island.
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
Yeah, at Monokuma Island.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
Yo, you're kind of slow on the upkeep. Can you catch up a bit? Like, please? Like, what the fuck, man?
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. It's overwhelming proof of that too. The file.
I can prove it with this!
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
Well, no shit. Like, the first thing I would have remembered is that he had the envelope in the first place.
Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
And now he's sweating. Sweating. Could it be? Could it be your stuffing's gushing?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
That to be you.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
Yo, Hiyoko, can you chill a second while they prove I'm right?
Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already...
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
You're at Monokuma Island. There's no such thing as a technicality. If you did the killing blow, you're the killer. Monokuma literally said that a while ago.
As I said before, I had no motive for killing Mahiru.
Monokuma, can you shut up?
No reason to kill.
Please, Monokuma.
Not even was simply used as...
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
She's saying that she's basically a screwdriver, or the bat that she used to kill. In other,
it means I'm the true killer who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koi.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Can you nip this in the bud, please, Kobera? Because I know you don't.
No, I have, but my young master.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case.
The fact that he didn't even plan this is hilarious.
I'm sure you realize it by now.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up.
In that case...
Just... me?
You realize he doesn't want that, right?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
And you also know that he didn't make up the plan because he's as surprised as anybody here.
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
It's not like he took a bitch, he hit another bitch with a bitch. Alright?
That's not for you to decide. The votes have been cast.
What the?
When the game would end too early, Monokuma's gonna kill you, I guess. I trust wholeheartedly in Monokuma in this one, alright? Another B. Hey, I paused. Let's go. Camera off.
I'm in a bind.
Not yet.
And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
Oh, come on.
We'll be right
Monokuma.
back after this
I
commercial
still need to voice
break.
another 30 minutes of this. Dude. Camera off now.
Although there were some twists and turns along the way.
Actually, yeah, I should actually soften myself up a bit. Can I do this softly?
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kozomi is...
Hold on a sec.
Okay,
Sorry.
So sorry. I'm just hesitating. I'm nervous, okay? Hey! There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer.
Why?
Hey!
Why? That's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't
Because
know.
you just don't know. You don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. Yeah, sure. Tell that to my hammer and screwdriver. Sure. Like, you could consider a dildo a tool. Can I consider you a dildo? People such as myself only exist to be tools.
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Peko and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. The thing is... I'll let them explain. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young mom Yasta's property.
What?
Property, you say? Is that an innuendo?
Dildo.
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Even as a baby, she used to attack like the ghost under the bed and shit, you know?
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
If he's anything like his sister, he has quite the kind heart.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Can we kill her already? Please, Morokuma. Please, Morokuma. I'm so sick and tired of Peko already. I am so sick and tired of Peko already.
That is...
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a 2, Peko. Because if you are a 2... then what was that all the time? What was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
I didn't have to do shit.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you.
What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that's what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you are hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me. The tool given to him by his household.
He doesn't hate you, bitch.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I am nothing but a tool for killing.
Yeah.
If my young master intends to kill, it's only natural for me to act as his tool.
Compared to Teru, like, Teru did it for his mom.
And the one who tried to kill Mayu wasn't you. It wasn't for Hiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given those photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in those photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does that mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know my sister's dead?
You...
Try to confirm it with my hero, and that's why you wanted to talk with her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me, too.
But... I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this innocent had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
You know, when Mayu spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about it. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Huh? You're not gonna go, Mayu? If you want to talk about it, yeah, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway.
Ah, Ibuki. Come on, man. You almost had it. You almost saved my hero.
Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow didn't come. If tomorrow never comes, I want you to know how much I love you.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation.
I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, for Hiyoko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously? What the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that sister on my sister's behalf, right?
Your sister was a bitch to Mahiru. Someone decided without Mahiru's consent to kill the bitch. And it's Mahiru's fault. Just like Pekko's not the tool in this situation, Sato wasn't the tool in that situation. Is everybody stupid today? Is today stupid day? Is it Puss of Cringe's day again?
And so?
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. Wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon, because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense.
The only reason why...
Even if it ruined my disguise, was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat? Yeah. But still, I believed her up to the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. Even so, that bitch.
Hey.
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Except for the government. Revenge? It's just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. Got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Young master, I am finished.
Sure.
What? You're saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Oh, Monokuma. Shut them up, please, man. I'm so tired, I just want to go to sleep, man. It's so late at night, man, I want to go to sleep.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be!
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes.
So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision.
That's what you say. But here on Monokuma Island, a technicality is a technicality. Doesn't mean that's actually what it is.
You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, this talk about Pekko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense. That Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you, just hold on.
I see.
So for Pekko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru. Now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You will only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I'm just... A tool? Well, even if we asked her, she'll probably play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
These are the questions with Nagito Komeda.
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Pekko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrifice, Pekko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
Oh, what's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh, you seem distressed. And Miyatsu doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will? What a joke.
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko,
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but
Huh?
if you listen to Peko, we all gonna die.
Yeah.
I...
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that.
Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... This kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Terotero, proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill.
You're still saying that?
Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival.
You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now.
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I did just as I was told because I'm a tool.
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's see what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do?
The thing... Okay, let's wait on that for a bit.
You already know, right? What's going to happen? After you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
I don't even have anything to say to this anymore.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master.
She is your dildo. I knew it.
Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
Without a tool, without an owner, a dildo just gets dusty on the shelf.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool.
As your dildo.
Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave. I must block the door to the... Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's what I actually have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It means I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want the tool to be given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Uh-oh!
Oh my! So this is how it turned out?
Too bad!
And yeah, I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything that happened next to her meddlesome action.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey, Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of the trial like that.
Asahina.
But too bad, you're definitely the killer.
Here at Monokuma Island.
Peko the tool with a heart is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me a chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position constantly and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a two would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Can we all just agree that Mahiru... Two things. If Mahiru just shut up about Sato's death to a fucking Yakuza, she wouldn't have died at all, because he wouldn't have flipped the script. And two, if she just left it alone, he wouldn't have killed Mahiru in the first place. Because, yeah, he gets mad, but if he's this kind of person that has a soft heart, bleeding heart, blah blah blah, it wouldn't have happened. Think about it. So, in my eyes, whenever I look at Peko, I think that she flipped the script and just, like, I feel like Fuyiko would have been like, and Mahiru would be like, oh no, don't bite me, type of thing. And then, but instead she took the bat from his hands and went through with the rest of the hit. He went like 95 degrees, and she went another 95 degrees. Of course.
Peko.
That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I'm a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
So cool, but will you be able to maintain that composure till the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The two, Peko Pekoyama, used to stand beside you. I would like you if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that.
Let us begin. The punishment is brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordsman, Peko Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I'll let you say, Monokuma. I don't feel like talking at all anymore.
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Let's give it everything we got. Come on, Monokuma, kill him!
You just
You just needed to be yourself.
It's punishment time!
I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
I don't know, this is not talking at my heartstrings at all, because this is all, like, this could have all been resolved had someone just came up with the idea to play the game in front of everybody.
Let's go! It's punishment time!
It's punishment time! Yay!
Please, Echo! Don't go!
It's punishment time! Woo! Yeah, baby! This is what I've been waiting for! This is what it's all about! Woo!
I need you! Don't leave me!
Baby, please don't go!
Young master?
Young master!
Young master. I feel nothing. Come on, come on. Oh, Samurai no Kuma. Samurai the Kuma. Puppet boss at the Kuma. Hey, this is one woman. Feminists will love that. Even more Kuma's. What do they have? Is that just like... Oh, they beat it to this. It's too late to scream, man.
This cannot be, even for Yohiko. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling in like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this?
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Becco! Seriously, dude, you're gonna make me do this now? I'll do this in editing. Remember, cringes? Do this in editing. Fucking up. Ed. Me, Ed. Do this in editing.
For you, ego!
Editing.
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez. What a waste. This conclusion? What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. Damn it. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh. You're still talking about that.
The hell is wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. I even feel sad and hopeless. But still...
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shiny future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That's the unmaskable, unmistakable truth.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. What's even more interesting, I can become a ladder. But how did you know that? In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him.
Makoto Naegi, perhaps.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future.
How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things?
Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
He might have taken a shit.
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Mikan, that's your job. Do your thing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
Mikan, that's your job.
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Yo, Monokuma, can you fix this, man? I mean, like, he wasn't the killer. We agreed. The rules was only the blackened would be killed. It's kind of the thing. You stickler for rules, man. I mean, like... Come on, man.
Can't you do anything? God damn it!
I want to shower with him so bad.
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Well, you filled with hope that the thought of saving her yourself. That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
Why are you so laid back up? You need to hurry and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order.
What the heck?
Wait, I have to burn my precious calories to save some Yakuza scum.
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the blackened is exposed, if only the blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, it's practically powerless.
Oh, is that why you're wearing a diaper? Because your dick was taken away or something? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's just no way I can violate the rule, even if it's me.
So,
Find him, I'll save him.
Really?
like...
I was actually going to do that all along. I'm actually prepared for this. Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere.
Note that this is the same siren, the same ambulance. Wait, that was a fire truck, never mind.
And actually it grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood? Dr. Kill all.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat!
And then all the Monokuma clones start jogging like, hut, 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 hut.
So, I'll see you later.
Peace out.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like it's any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
Then, all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know?
However, we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else, we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There's no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting if shit's dirty like he made around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to
Fuyuhiko!
In post, okay?
I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended.
Done. Nope. Shut up, Hajime. I'm done. I'm done. I've been sitting for hours now. Is there a man overlordcringus? I want you to like, subscribe.
smack your face with the keyboard a couple of times until the notifications always. Check out all our Instagrams, Twitch accounts, YouTube accounts, all linked in the description, like there somewhere. And that was fun. I apologize kind of for slowing down as the video went along, but I was tired when I started this video. I had to drink tea and coffee to wake up somewhat. I'm still tired. This was like my 6th cup of coffee today, and I'm fucked. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, pray for me.
That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. How strange. He pisses me off.
Monokuma evolved into Muscle Monokuma.
He's going to change his form.